Welcome to this quick and gentle introduction to Openbravo 3, the Agile ERP. If you think ERP is too complex or costly for your company, then you've come to the right place. We'd like to show you how easy and even fun a truly Agile ERP can be, and we invite you to follow along and try it out yourself. Now, I'll turn things over to John, the accountant at our fictional food and beverage company called F&B International. Thanks, Openbravo guy. First, let me let you in on a little secret. We have just completed our upgrade to Openbravo 3, and we're throwing a party with all of the money we've just saved by avoiding the massive annual maintenance payment to our legacy ERP mega vendor, or should I say ex-mega vendor. So, I've phoned in an order to one of our favorite suppliers, Bebidas Alegres, who has sent a truck from Barcelona packed with party essentials. After the goods have been delivered, along with the invoice, it's now time to record that invoice in our new ERP before the party starts and some joker turns it into a paper airplane. Let's take a peek at the on-screen action. You are looking at the role-based Openbravo 3 workspace, which is the personal home screen for working with Openbravo 3. Depending on your role, it will contain an assortment of widgets that provide the key information you need to do your job. Since I'm in accounting, I see some payment-related widgets at the top. Right now, we want to record a purchase invoice. So, we glance at our handy list of recent views on the left and click on the star next to Purchase Invoice to create a new one. The Purchase Invoice screen opens in a new Application tab, which is automatically selected, and the cursor is immediately positioned on the Business Partner field, which is the first required field that is not already defaulted in based on your role. You can tell the fields you need to enter by the light yellow shading. In this case, I need to enter one of our favorite suppliers, Bebidas Alegres. So I start typing A and L for Alegres. And there it is, the first one in the list. Now we simply need to record the products and quantities on the invoice. Let's move down to the Details section of the screen and add the first line of our invoice. Since we have told Openbravo 3 the supplier, let's click the drop down to see the list of products we buy from them. The first line on the invoice is 150 bottles of Cerveza Ale, so let's pick that. And then tab over to enter the quantity. I hit enter and our first line is in. Now, let's scroll down our header a bit so we can see the totals as we enter the other lines. The second line is 100 bottles of lager. I type the quantity and hit enter. Notice how the totals on the header updated automatically. And if you hover over the tab, you see that the totals are updated automatically there too, with a little flyby pop-up box that displays instantly and then automatically disappears. That's a great feature for me because I know I will have multiple tabs open a lot. Things get crazy busy around here. I'm actually doing 3 people's jobs right now, and I really appreciate that Openbravo 3 actually helps me multitask in a productive way. Anyways, let's finish entering this invoice so we can get our party started. So, we've also got 20 bottles of white wine and 25 bottles of red wine. Let's enter those. This is going to be a great party. Okay, the invoice is entered. And yes, the totals match. Now let's click in the header area and complete the invoice to get it out of draft status. Now let's toggle from Form View to Grid View to show the new invoice alongside the others. To see all of the invoices for just this supplier, I just right-click on that cell of information and select Use as Filter. This puts Bebidas Alegres up as a column filter, and now we are seeing only their invoices. Wow, this Openbravo 3 is so much easier than our old system, and it's all web-based, so we can use it from home and on the go. Okay, thanks, John. This is Openbravo Guy again. Time to step back and point out a few things. John, our new Openbravo 3 user, is right. Openbravo 3 is really easy. Now, why don't you enter a purchase order in our online demo or your own downloaded instance? Start at the workspace. If the purchase invoice option is not on your recent views list, then just click on the star in the upper left corner of the screen and start typing the word purchase. Press the pause button on this video now and see for yourself. Enter a purchase invoice and feel free to take a look around. Okay, I see, you're back. How'd it go? You know, if manually creating invoices is not your thing, stay tuned for the next section, where John gets over his party hangover and gets on the phone and explores some customer information. Well, it's the next morning. The Openbravo 3 party is finally over, and now it's time for me to get back to our customers, headache and all. At least today we have Openbravo 3 to help us. My boss is going crazy about one of our customers. He did not realize how much they owe us and how late they've been